I was approached by somebody who wanted to know if we could add a stop sign on N28 at 3rd Street, basically by the park, for traffic control. And I checked with Ron Hayden. Ron and gave me a lot of paper. This piece of paper says we have a 2080 agreement that says that they have the jurisdiction over that road, the city does not, so the city couldn't put one up. This is the rules and regulations regarding stop signs, and this says we can't put up a stop sign. They can't put one up either, so stop signs out. However, during the discussion, the topic of the 2 speed limits on N28 came up. Southbound into town is 35 miles an hour. Southbound through town is 25 northbound.
The snowplow knocked the 25-mile-an-hour speed limit sign off last winter.
And they were never put in the right place to start with. This piece of paper here that was at the time, 1996. The city transferred that to the county about that same time. At the time that this was done, the city had the jurisdiction on that road. And it transferred over to the county, and this is where the DOT said the signs are supposed to be.
Oh, I see. This is.
Yeah. And it says that the 45 mile an hour speed limit should be 300 feet north of 6th Street, which is basically the gravel road out there going to the lagoon.
It would be a block north.
It's at the end of, it's at the city limits, is where it's at.
It's out past 240th or 50th Street, ain't it?
250th, is that?
It's out by the gas.
It's past.
It's out by the gas pump.
Yeah, north of
Natural gas pump thing.
Yeah.
35 is 300 feet north. Well, it's 300 feet north of 250th Street is the 45, which would be 250th Street is the gravel road. It'd be 300 feet north of that.
That's where it is.
Okay.
Yeah, that is where it's at.
And then 300 feet north of 6th Street would be the 35.
Yeah, pretty close, right out by Elvis.
Yeah, Elvis Drive.
And then at 4th and N28 is where the 25 mile an hour speed limit sign should be.
Yeah, so that's always in front of.
That's the one they knocked over last winter.
Yeah.
And vice versa on the opposing side, there's a 25 at northbound N28 right on the corner. But there's nothing the rest of the way through town. That's the only sign there is. Anyway, it's fairly simple. The county will put them up. If we petition the county to put the speed limit signs back up according to the directions, we have to ask them to do it, which is what I'd like to do tonight. Simply put it in the minutes of the meeting that we asked the county to replace the signs in those locations, and then send them a copy of the minutes, and they'll take care of it.
Good.
Because I seen the road grader knock that 25 mile an
I've
hour.
got it back on.
Well, I wasn't sure how it came up missing, but there's no sign there.
I picked that up.
And
I've replaced that one twice now. 2 times. This has been the 3rd time.
well, that is county responsibility under their to put those up. And if we check, I'm not sure on the exact distances. You're probably correct. They're where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, 35 and 45.
But it's supposed that's the official version. It's 300 feet north of.
25 was probably right there by the school teacher, the nurse, school nurse.
I'm gonna give you one of those because I've got an extra one.
Would that be right in
Right in
it?
front of Larry Shaw's.
Where they're supposed to be.
Shot.
Oh, Larry Shaw's.
Larry's.
Yeah, right in there, yeah.
Right in front of his house.
Supposed to be on 4th
Yeah,
Street.
you probably could be right there. I knew it was right in there somewhere.
It's supposed to be on 4th Street.
I go down there all the time. I never look.
That's
Until somebody mentions it.
No, my street.
Yeah.
The only reason I know I drove for too much.
Be north of
On
the
that
Albright's.
street going to Fort Dodge.
Yeah. Right on Albright there.
Yeah, corner, I'm not sure what side you're going. It's about half block north of that.
And you're right, the
Oh,
only
yeah,
speed
another hole.
limit sign is at 25 right to start it.
That's good.
And 28.
Yeah, and there should be on both sides going, that way.
Big meeting.
So are you gonna look into that grant thing about that tennis court?
I'd have to search through files, see if I can find anything. I don't even know really, probably, maybe that stuff's been thrown away by now, I don't.
I'm gonna assume that the life of that has expired.
Yeah,
It's
they-
now,
been 30
it's now reverted back to the city. I mean, just common sense will tell you that you don't have to maintain it in perpetuity forever. That is,
I'll see if I got anything.
Okay, I'll get a hold of Mike and then we'll kind of, hopefully we can get it done after Gala Day sometime.
Yeah, you're talking at least 33 years.
at least. And then